Breaking in Washington, President Trump fires Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem, and Oklahoma Senator Markwayne Mullin could be the replacement. A major leadership shift may be unfolding inside one of the most powerful security agencies in the United States. Reports indicate that President Donald Trump has removed Kristi Noem from her position as Secretary of Homeland Security and is considering Oklahoma Senator Markwayne Mullin as her replacement. The Department of Homeland Security oversees border security, counterterrorism coordination, disaster response, and cybersecurity protection across the United States. So the key question tonight is not just who is leaving and who might replace them, but why this change may be happening and what it could mean for national security policy moving forward. To understand the significance of this change, it helps to understand the role of the Department of Homeland Security, or DHS. The department was created in 2002, following the September 11th attacks, when the U.S. government reorganized multiple federal agencies into a single department designed to prevent terrorism and strengthen domestic security. Today, DHS is one of the largest federal departments. It includes Customs and Border Protection, Immigration and Customs Enforcement, the Transportation Security Administration, the Federal Emergency Management Agency, the Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency. Together, these agencies employ more than 250,000 personnel and handle everything from airport security to hurricane disaster response. In other words, leadership at DHS affects border policy, emergency management, and the protection of critical national infrastructure. Reports now suggest that Kristi Noem, who previously served as governor of South Dakota before joining the administration, has been removed from the role of Homeland Security Secretary. No official reason has yet been confirmed publicly. However, sources indicate the White House may nominate Senator Markwayne Mullin of Oklahoma to take the position. Mullin is currently serving in the U.S. Senate and previously represented Oklahoma in the House of Representatives for a decade. If nominated, he would need to undergo Senate confirmation hearings before assuming the post. That process could begin within weeks. Cabinet changes early in a presidential term are not unusual. Presidents often adjust leadership teams to ensure alignment with their policy priorities and governing strategy. In the case of Homeland Security, several key policy areas may influence leadership decisions. First, immigration and border enforcement. DHS oversees U.S. border security operations and immigration enforcement, which have been central political issues in recent years. Changes in leadership may reflect efforts to adjust strategy or accelerate policy implementation. Second, disaster response management. Through FEMA, DHS coordinates federal responses to natural disasters such as hurricanes, floods, and wildfires. Leadership decisions can affect how resources are allocated and how quickly the federal government responds to major emergencies. Third, cybersecurity and infrastructure protection. Modern DHS responsibilities now include defending critical infrastructure, including power grids, financial networks, and election systems, from cyber threats. This has become one of the fastest-growing missions of the department. If Senator Mullin is formally nominated, the process shifts to the U.S. Senate. The confirmation process typically involves committee hearings, questioning from senators about policy positions, a vote in committee, a final confirmation vote in the full Senate. These hearings often become major political moments because they reveal how the administration plans to approach key issues such as border security, immigration enforcement, and federal disaster preparedness. Even when nominees ultimately win confirmation, the hearings can shape public understanding of how a department will operate moving forward. Leadership changes at DHS are closely watched for another reason. The department sits at the intersection of national security, domestic policy, and emergency management. That means the person running the agency influences decisions that affect border operations, counterterrorism coordination, cybersecurity protection, federal disaster relief. For any administration, ensuring leadership stability at DHS is considered essential to maintaining continuity across these responsibilities. For now, several key questions remain unanswered. Has the White House formally nominated Senator Mullin? What prompted the reported removal of Secretary Noem? And how will the Senate respond if a nomination is announced? Those answers could shape the early trajectory of Homeland Security policy during the second Trump administration. Trendwave News will continue monitoring developments as this story evolves. Thank you for being with us. If clarity matters to you, you're in the right place. I'm Nova Kingsley. Stay informed, stay thoughtful, and we'll see you next time.